The government wants to raise the speed limit on its new roads of national significance to 120 kilometres an hour, but we'll probably have to pay for it.
Transport Minister Simeon Brown is looking at tolling the new roads. As Adam Hollingworth reports, it's part of a raft of measures that include scrapping the lower speed limits imposed by his predecessor.
If the roads are built for it with all the safety trappings, the Transport Minister's asking why not raise the speed limit on these new roads of national significance.
Now, this government's focused on moving New Zealanders where they need to go quickly and safely.
A 120k speed limit is up for consultation with us, the public, but the Greens are convinced people still want slower speeds.
The government's approach is not evidence-based at all. The truth is, the higher the speed, the more risk of harm, and most of our roads are not going to be up for these really high speed limits.
Not only that, but new lower speed limits imposed by the last government would be reversed, while roads will be made safer.
The last government was simply just slowing Kiwis down, while we want to take a balanced approach.
Most people won't notice the time savings, they're that small, but they will notice if a loved one is hospitalised or doesn't come home.
Lower speed limits could still stay on rural state highways. Remember, police argued for a reduction in the 100k limit in Te Awamutu after 5 people died there 3 weeks ago.
We know that international research tells us that if you have an undivided road, the safe, appropriate and survivable speed for that road is 80 kilometres per hour.
Simeon Brown's looking at paying for it with tolls.
It's about raising the funds so we can build the infrastructure sooner to help New Zealanders get where they need to go quickly and safely.
The organisation representing truckers is broadly in favour. User charges where there are alternatives and higher speeds.
Transporting New Zealand is in favour of making the speed limit higher where the roads are well built for that design speed.
The AA is happy with tolls as long as they speed up road construction.
If tolling will provide that additional revenue to get them over the line many years earlier than would otherwise be possible, then in general we think that's a good thing.
But are motorists prepared to take the carrot and the stick? Higher speed limits, but road user charges.
I was travelling along at 120 k's just now, comfortably in the rain. So as long as you're all steady and keep the distance, you're doing fine.
Problem is, you'd have to pay a charge, you'd have to pay a toll.
Wouldn't be much, I wouldn't imagine. I'm happy with it.
It means I can get from one place to another faster.
But there'll be no final decision until we, the public, have our say. Adam Hollingworth, Newshub.